were you really into myths and stuff like that when you were a kid and growing up? Like, I grew up on Lake George, and they used to say that we had like a Loch Ness monster in Lake George.
I'm sure it was true.
I'm sure. But seriously, are you a person that believes in the supernatural? Or?
Completely and totally. I am such a believer.
Have you ever had a real life ghost story or like supernaturally thing?
I feel like, first of all, they probably know better than to show themselves to me because I dropped dead on the spot. So I haven't actually seen one. But we had, when I was growing up, we had a poltergeist, a friendly little guy in our house that would do random things like disappear my favorite pair of jeans.
Right.
I'd, of course, be bummed with my mom, wonder where she'd put them. And she would say...
They'd reappear.
They'd reappear 6 months later, folded on my bed, like nothing
My
happened.
mom made my dad move once. We had to change houses because she was convinced that the house was haunted.
I'm telling you, I think it's real.
The ghosts were very nice. They would sing and start fires in the fireplace.
Are you kidding?
So I'm like, why are we just hang with these ghosts, man?
That's amazing. So you know when they're friendly because, our little guy would just like turn on the lights. There was one morning when my mom was in bed, I was in bed, and my aunt was in bed. And, we're all on different floors.
Right.
And my mom's trick to wake me up in the morning was always flipping on the lights and then pulling off the covers, which is always very unfriendly. So the lights go on.
But it gets your butt out of bed,
Oh, yes,
didn't
it does in the
Yeah,
winter.
dude.
So, all the lights go on, and we're all yelling from the bedroom.
Each other's rooms,
saying, why did you turn the lights on? I didn't turn the lights on. Did you turn the lights? Yeah, he was mischievous.
I'm down with you.
Yep,
I'm right here.
yep.
I'm right here. So the show's called October Faction, but our crack team of producers picked a picture of yours from an October past. I don't know what it is, but let's take it. Oh! Shut up! That's you? Is that you?
I was obsessed with Gene Simmons. Me 3 years in a row. 3 years in a row. Yeah. That was a very kind mom. I know. Can you believe?
I wasn't
with my little
prepared
afro
for
pop. Yep. Well, and I spared you the one where I was sticking my tongue out. I was really excited about it.
Oh, I so want that one too.
Oh my God.
Wow. Are you still a big Kiss fan?
I grew out of the Kiss fan, but I did meet Gene finally. So it was just like, you don't understand. You were my idol.
Idol.
And I don't know if you guys remember it, maybe.
I do.
I'm nerdy.
Okay.
They all had different albums. Like Ace Frehley had an album,
yeah.
Paul Stanley had an album, Gene Simmons had an album, and was it Peter Criss?
Yeah.
And I had the Gene Simmons album, and I would just sit and
You
stare.
could buy the different covers.
Oh yeah, different covers. It was all the same album,
your
different
vinyl.
cover. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
that is gonna make some serious points with my husband.
Oh, I love it.